Welcome back to another episode of Jvy.Craft's Let's Play. In today's episode, we're going to take a quick break from working on our cave base, because I finally decided that it was time to take on the Ender Dragon. But as we all know, in order to fight the Ender Dragon, you need to be heavily prepared. So to start things off, I'm going to be making a mini bunker so we could brew all the potions that we need to fight the Ender Dragon. This isn't going to be our permanent brewing room, so I'm going to try hard not to spend too much time on it. So the first step in designing our bunker is to create a little circle, so I'm going to get on that. Now that the circle's made, the next step is to mine everything inside the circle down. Now that that's done, it's time to move on to the next step, and that's making the layout for this thing. The layout's not going to be too complicated. It's basically just going to be kind of like a flower design. I swear slimes just are a pest in this cave base. But now that we're done with the layout, the next step is to mine everything outside this layout pretty much down. Now that we finished that, the next step is to decorate this thing. And it's going to require a lot of glass that I just don't have. But before we get sand, I want to add in a little mini circle that's going to end up eventually serving as the entrance to this thing. And I'm not going to lie, I'm starting to like the outcome. But with that out the way, it's time to go get some sand so we can start decorating this thing. And I'm not going to lie, y'all, I'm really liking how this thing is turning out. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and finish decorating the inside. Oh yeah, I like this a lot. I like this a lot. With the main room finally complete, it's time to work on the entrance room. And really all I have to do is just fix the floors. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm really a fan of this little bunker that we have going on. It gives off a cool vibe and it really fits the vibe of the cave. But the next step for our bunker is to work on an entrance to get in and out. And I kind of want it to be a hidden entrance where we access it from our dungeon. So I'm probably going to place it somewhere in the water right here to really give this area more of a purpose other than it just being here for looks. So I'm going to go ahead and dig a quick little tunnel. Now this tunnel is obviously too small. So what I'm going to do next is basically widen it to about this size. Now the next step is to decorate this thing. In terms of decoration, I couldn't really do much, since if we mine one block above, we're basically touching the surface of our cave base. But with our bunker finally being done, I want to work on an easier way to get in and out of our storage room next. And honestly, it's not anything too complicated, it's just a little water elevator. I didn't want to do anything too extreme because we're about to get elytra, and that's basically just going to be my main way of getting in and out of this place basically. But now it's finally time to start making potions so we could prepare for our Ender Dragon fight. So I'm gonna go ahead and rob the village of its brewing stands, and then all I gotta do is place it inside our bunker, and this room is technically complete even though it's not our permanent brewing room. But without further ado, let's get some ingredients and get to brewing. Now that we got our potions, the next step is to get some enchanted armor, and the obvious get our ender pearls so we could actually get into the portal. And then we gotta get some blaze rods, of course, so we can make the Eye of Ender. Then craft some Eye of Ender. And we are finally ready to go. So let's do this. Let's go fight the Ender Dragon. I'm not gonna bore y'all with the journey of trying to find the stronghold, so I'll be right back. And we finally arrived at the village where the stronghold is. If you play Minecraft, you obviously know we're gonna have to dig pretty much down. And I finally found the stronghold where the ender portal is, and about 3 or 4 of my pearls disappeared on my way to find this thing. And Minecraft decided to be greedy and not give me at least one Eye of Ender already on the portal, so I ended up coming up short. So now with this horsey I just got, I have to make a trip back home to get another ender pearl or more ender pearls, and we finally have enough, so let's go. And believe it or not, this is my first time fighting the Ender Dragon by myself, so I am pretty scared. So I guess the smartest thing to do is to sleep, so if I die, I just spawn right back. Now that our spawn is set, it's time to go fight this thing. Pray for me, y'all. Please, man. Pray for me, y'all. And we already spawned in a very, very terrible spot. If there's one thing I know the first step of destroying the Ender Dragon is to take down the tower, so let's do it. And this should be the last one that I have to destroy. Now I can focus on killing the Ender Dragon. Let's do this. Just gotta hit him a few times here and a few times here and finish him off with this. Let's get it. Let's go. And believe it or not, I did all that without dying once, even though I changed the difficulty to easy because I was not about to do this on hard. I ended up leaving to get a piston so I could get the Ender Dragon without it teleporting away. So all I gotta do is place his piston down, place the lever down, and get my Ender Dragon, and boom. We finally have a dragon egg. Now since all that is done, our next step is to go into the end city and hopefully find Elytra fast. And that usually takes a long time to find, so I'm just come back when I actually find one. Now that I finally laid my eyes upon one, it's time to start raiding this place. So let's go. I'm not gonna lie, these mending pants definitely came in clutch. The first one ended up not having Elytra, but this one seems to have a boat, so let's go. And y'all don't understand how much I hate climbing these things. I probably fell about a good 50 times already. But we finally found the Elytra, and all I have to do is kill the shulker and it's all mine. And we finally got our first Elytra of this world. And y'all don't understand how long I've been waiting to put this thing on. Swear it feels like Christmas already. Now that we're back in the overworld, the first step I want to do is put mending on this thing. And I'm gonna name this Elytra Nimbus. If you watch Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But with all that being done, this wraps up the end of the episode. My apologies for being gone for more than 2 weeks. Like I said before, I'm gonna try to stay consistent with this Minecraft thing. But to wrap things up, next episode we're gonna be going back to working on our base. And I have some pretty cool ideas for this thing, so make sure you stay tuned. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. It really shows me that y'all rock with this series. And it really serves as extra motivation for me to keep going. But without further ado, see y'all next episode.